And 30 million Americans have varicose veins of some sort. They may be unsightly, but they're also much more than just a cosmetic concern. They can actually result in some pretty serious health issues. So joining us today at noon, Dr. Thomas Baldwin with HCA Midwest Health, joining us to talk about vein clinics of HCA Midwest Health, the Heart and Vascular Institute, and when you need to see the specialist. So we talked about how people don't like having them, but it's not just cosmetic. When do you think that it's time for somebody to really consider getting them checked out by a doctor?
Well, first of all, vein disease is very common. It's seen more commonly than women than in men in professions that require you to stand or sit for prolonged periods. And we know that the symptoms are very common as well. Leg pain, heaviness, swelling, sometimes skin changes, darkening of the skin, and in a small percentage of patients, non-healing wounds. The cause of this problem is venous insufficiency, and that's when the valves in the veins that ordinarily help blood move up towards the heart fail and become leaky, and that extra pressure of fluid down into the leg causes these symptoms.
So how do you, once you diagnose this, how do you go about treating it? What can people do, or what can you do to help them?
Well, the first stage is diagnosis, and it's getting in and seeing a vascular specialist, a cardiologist or a vascular surgeon, to look at the legs and interpret an ultrasound examination to assess that insufficiency. And then at that point, treatment starts off in a conservative fashion with elevation, exercise, and compression, use of compression stockings to help relieve symptoms. In those patients that don't have relief with conservative therapy, we can close that vein with a small catheter that either heats the vein with microwave energy, laser energy, and then most recently we've been very happy with the new adhesive product that allows us to actually close the vein without applying heat.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so there's multiple options.
Multiple options.
Okay, good deal. Good to know. And if people want more information, because we know a lot of people are interested in things like this, especially this time of year, so what do they need to do?
Well, right now HCA is offering free informational sessions to the public at Overland Park Regional, Menorah Research, and Lee Summit Medical Centers this week and next week. I think there's some information on the screen, so please contact us, and we'd be happy to answer your questions regarding vein disease.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Good information. Of course, you can always find more information at hcamidwest.com and headlines at kctv5.com. Just go to our website. We'll be back with more after this.